If you would notice, Acts chapter 11, verse number 23. Acts chapter 11, verse number 23. The Bible says, who when he came, of course that is Barnabas, and he had seen the grace of God, that he was glad and exhorted them all. If you would notice first this morning, every New Testament church must emphasize the importance of exhortation. Every New Testament church must utilize and emphasize the importance of exhortation. The Bible says there that he exhorted them all. Now, yes, first he was glad. He was excited about what God was doing at Antioch. As Barnabas arrived, a man who too was from Cyprus, a man who knew some of the believers there. In verse number 20 of Acts 11, we find that this church at Antioch was made up of believers from Cyprus. Barnabas, according to Acts chapter 4, was also from Cyprus. So some of these are people he knew. Some of them are people he probably ministered to, or people who ministered to him. And Barnabas, when he arrived, the Bible says in verse 23, he was glad, he was thrilled, he was happy. You can imagine that Christmas and that year of ministry at Antioch was a time of blessing and happiness. But at the same time, it says the first thing he did was he exhorted them all. What does it mean, exhortation? If we are a church that is a New Testament church and we are to exhort one another, what does that mean? Now, a good description, I heard a theologian say, of exhortation is positive encouragement. If you're taking notes this morning, I'd encourage you. Exhortation means positive encouragement. I actually wrote that off to the side of my Bible.